Good evening and welcome to the Open Society Institute and to this panel presentation on exposing statelessness, understanding the plight of Burma's Rohingya. The panel that we're going to deal with today is quite a wide-ranging group of experts on various different issues. We've got experts on Burma, we've got people demonstrating how photography can be used as part of an NGO campaign to bring attention to a particular problem. We've got medical experts, we've got legal experts, we've got NGO experts and people from the United Nations within the audience. And so it's a rather broad range of discussion that we're going to have. So that probably means that we may not be able to get into quite as much depth as we might do in any one of the individual subjects, but hopefully the breadth of it will make it much more interesting. We have quite a limited period of time to deal with this panel. We're hoping that we'll spend about 1 hour with the panelists here by asking them a series of questions, and then we'll be able to open it up to the audience at the end of that for about half an hour. But it does mean that the questions that come from the floor will have to be shortened to the point so that we can get in as many as possible during the course of that 1.5 hour session. If I may, I'll start by introducing our panelists. On the far left, we have Richard Solomon, who is the Director of Research and Investigations for Armed Conflict and Public Health at Physicians for Human Rights. He has recently been involved in publishing a report on the situation of the Rohingya in one particular unofficial camp in Bangladesh, and he's going to be describing to you the effects of that. To his right, we have Maung Tun Kin, who is a Rohingya, who left Burma in 2004 and since then has been living in the United Kingdom, where he has set up the Burmese Rohingya Organisation of the UK, BROOK, if that's how you pronounce the acronym, not quite sure, who is going to be able to speak to us about his activities raising awareness of the problem of the Rohingya as a stateless population in both Burma and in Bangladesh. Next, we have Saiful Huk Omi, whose photographs are appearing behind him. He is a photographer who has been working as a photographer since 2005 and has recently undertaken a project photographing the Rohingya inside refugee camps in Bangladesh, which are featured in the OSI exhibition Moving Walls, which opens on June the 2nd upstairs. Unfortunately, we can't let you upstairs to see those photographs today due to various complications, but you've got them here, and he's going to be speaking about some of the photographs and the stories behind them later on during the session. And lastly, on my left is Maureen Ong Phwin, who is the director of the Burma Project of the Southeast Asia Initiative here at the Open Society Institute. So those are our panel, and perhaps if you can give them a welcome to this event this evening.